Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 924. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, it's Bull City Hangout. I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to go ahead, click on that link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page, join me on camera, promote yourself, say hello, share some information. All that would be great. It would also be great if you go ahead and share this out so that more people here in Durham can find out what indeed is happening. So let's get started. Let's see, move my keyboard. Let's see, put it over here. Alrighty, and I'm on the word page, at least I should be. Let me wake up my iPad. There we go. So the word page is the government and nonprofit information page, chock full of really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and also the city, county, and state. So just go up and down the page, see what pertains to you, see if you can sign up for something, maybe even find a place or two to volunteer for. Okay, let's see. Today's Wednesday. Yeah, let's look at the city vacancies real quick because there are. Wait a minute. Wait. Two vacancies open this week. Maybe you can help fill them if you have special knowledge, special interest in these areas. So there's a vacancy on the Durham Historic Preservation Commission. Then there's also a vacancy on the Housing Appeals Board. So if you're interested, click on the link. First, go to durhamskywriter.com, go to the word page, scroll down, you'll see the calendar. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's listed under City of Durham. And then click on the link, see what is expected of you in terms of time spent, with the meetings and all. If you're still interested, then go ahead and let the city know by end of day today that you're interested. Hey, Roxanne, saying hey. Hey, Roxanne, I guess you're back from Washington, D.C. Yeah, Roxanne, well, hopefully she can tell us about it. If not today, then one day soon. Roxanne is quite the activist and expert on epilepsy. So if you want to learn about epilepsy, if you just want to see some really nice interviews, go to Seizure the Day NC YouTube page. All righty. YouTube channel. All righty. Let's see, where was I? Okay. So the vacancies. Okay. Let's see what else is happening. Now, day after tomorrow is the last day for ordering the fall compost, rather the compost bin. The city of Durham is having a fall compost bin sale. It's the environmental and street services that might sound unfamiliar to you, but the city has rearranged a lot of its departments and given some of them new names and put different departments together and took others apart. And so, anyway, the environmental and street services have a sale until this coming Friday. So, what you do is to make your order online. I do have the link right there. The cost is $54.95. I also have a link so that you can get composting tips. You can learn what composting is all about. Basically, it's about creating richer soil for planting fruits, vegetables, trees, plants, anything that grows. So a lot of people like to create their own compost instead of buying it at the store. I think you can. I think you can get compost from the city of Durham as well. It's kind of funny because we pay for the service of the city to take our garden waste, and then many of us buy it back from the city as compost. So that's kind of funny. But if you want to make your own compost, definitely get one of those bins. So after you make your your payment and your order, then they want you to pick it up on Thursday, October 16th. And I'll remind you about that as well. So check it out. I've got the link right there if you want to get into composting. All right, let's see what else is happening here on the word page. I see a couple of things I need to add. So it looks like we're losing the community fridge that is on the corner of Roxborough and Club Boulevard. That's over there by Omi's, of the nice coffee shop over there. Apparently, the landlord has asked them to shut down their community fridge. And if you don't know what a Durham community fridge is, we're down to, I guess, one now. But basically, this is where regular folks like you and me, we put food in these 24/7 access refrigerators for people who are struggling, people who are hungry. So the only one we can really count on right now is St. Joseph Episcopal Church, still going strong at 1902 West Main Street on the Iredell Street side. So you can always take your food. They have a non-perishable cabinet, so you can take your refrigerated food, put it in the fridge, and then you can take your rice, your beans, your canned goods, and put them in the cabinet. And Omi's, they're going to let us know they're looking for a new home for their community fridge. So as soon as I find out, I'll post it and I'll let you know where that is. And that's too bad. It's too bad. Let's see. Oh, the Durham County Libraries, they're open until 8. Bragtown closes at 6. They reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and then Bragtown reopens tomorrow at 10. Let's see. I think that's about. Oh, wait a minute. Let's check Durham Tech Small Business Center if you want to run a business or you already started one. You want to do better. Let's see. Today's what? The 24th. So there's something that's ending. Yeah, so I mentioned this class yesterday, so I might as well not bother today since it's already in session. Let me check for the online classes though. These are offered across the state of North Carolina for people who want to be entrepreneurs. Oh, here's one. Oh, I like this one. This one is from 2 until 3 and it's online, totally free. Side hustle to sustainable, turning a passion into a full-time business. I like that a lot. Okay. And is that it for today? Wow, only one class. Here's one more. Okay, here's another one. From 6:30 until 8, Write, Publish, Profit, Part 2. Write with Purpose and AI Help. And AI, of course, is artificial intelligence. If you missed Part 1, go ahead and attend anyway. It's free, and they'll probably catch you up anyway. These teachers are really great at keeping everybody up to date. So it's going to be this evening from 6:30 until 8. Oh, here's another one. Grant Writing 101, and that's going to be from 6:30 until 8. So, and Roxanne's going to be joining us soon. I see you in the green room. So I just want to tell Roxanne directly, if you don't already know how to write a grant, you might want to attend this class because you don't have to be. I mean, anybody can get a grant. Depends on the grant. You can be a regular person. You can be a nonprofit. You can be a for-profit. You can be left-handed. You can have red hair. I mean, they have all kinds of different grants for just about everything you can imagine. But in terms of being an entrepreneur, definitely take the class because you learn some really. I haven't taken this particular class. I took a class at a community college in Chicago, and you'll probably get up to date information today, though. But yeah, you can. Anybody can get a grant. I've gotten a couple of grants. I've gotten grants where I got uh, video equipment, hotel stay for a conference. Um, my first grant, my sister and I ran a little workshop for kids, and I heard about the grant like the day before the deadline. I did my best to write the whatever you write for the grant and got it. So yeah, take the class because once you know what they're looking for, then you'll be able to write a nice grant and get paid for and be compensated for your work. All righty, let's see. Oh, told you about Durham Tech, so it makes me want to check SCORE as well. SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. They have mentors and they have classes, and they're free. There's so much on this page. I am still scrolling. Oh, here it is. Let's see, nothing today, but tomorrow. Tomorrow, the Service Corps of Retired Executives, they're going to have an online workshop totally free at 1 o'clock. Wait a minute. Oh, it's at noon. So I will not be announcing this tomorrow. So from noon until 1, borrowing for small businesses. So it's going to be on Zoom. Go ahead and register for that and get the Zoom link. All right. Oh, and here's one for tomorrow at 1 o'clock. This is also on Zoom. Wow, they're starting early. Holiday marketing strategies to slay the year's biggest sales opportunity. Might as well start now. Why not? Okay, there you go. Now, let's go very quickly over to the To Your Health page. Somebody I know. Oh, yeah, I was just talking to a friend on the phone yesterday, and her mom's just getting over COVID. So I guess COVID is still here. So you can get information about COVID on the health page. Anyway, this is for the blood drives. Let's save lives with blood donations. Let's do that. Let's see. Still scrolling because there's so much on this page. Really great information. I really recommend going to durhamskywriter.com and checking out the health page. Okay, looking for 24. Here is a blood drive run by the American Red Cross. So they are all ready at the City of Durham. This is a facility at 1600 Mist Lake Drive, and they will be there until 3 this afternoon. Let's now check with the Blood Connection. They do the same thing. 2 blood drives. Okay. They have a crew at the Voyager Academy High School, 4302 Ben Franklin Boulevard. That's over there by the Lowe's. And they will be there until 1. So unless you're already in Northern Durham, yeah, you might be a little late for that one. But you might want to go to this one. They're going to have a crew over at Sprouts, and that's South 105 West Highway 54, and they will be there from 3 until 5:30. And then tomorrow, they will be at the Durham Tech Community College, 1637 East Lawson Street in the White Building. And the building isn't white, that's the name of the building, and that's from 10 until 2. All right, let us now go. Oh, and don't forget, listed on the To Your Health page, I do have Roxanne's Seizure the Day NC YouTube channel listed, so you can always go there. You can just click and see if you can watch the latest interview. All right, now let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go to the top of the page. Let's not forget. Let's go to the health events page to see if there are any events we need to check out. With it being the 24th, let's see. Oops. Yes, the LGBTQIA plus cancer support group. They're going to have an online meeting that will be from 5:30 until 6:30. So it's run by Duke. So go ahead and register for that Zoom link. And oh, that's tomorrow. Okay. And that is it. Okay, now let's go to the senior scope page just very quickly. And let's see what's going on at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rixby Avenue, downtown. Great place to hang out if you're 55 plus. Let's see, today's Wednesday. So this afternoon, chair, flow, and flex. That's at 1. That's exercising. Chair volleyball at 2. Ooh, I skipped one. Super Agers Tech class at 1 for people who love tech, who are older. The Lamba Senegalese dance class, that's going to be starting at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And the teacher, Theo, he told me they're going to have a big presentation soon. So stay tuned for that. The New World, New Skills dance class, that is starting at 2:15. Jamming with, oh, wait a minute. Did I skip that? Yeah, Jamming with Janet. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait. That's at 2:30. Okay. Lifeline dancers at 3:30. Now tomorrow morning, seniors on the move, line dancing, 8:35. Just Ask George. That's tech questions from 9 until 11. Open arts from 9 until noon. Breakfast bingo at 9:30. Yoga your way at 10. Keep it moving, gentle exercise at 10. Conversational French club at 11. And African dance and drumming at 11:30. All right, now let's check for these special events at the Drum Center for Senior Life. With today being the 24th, let's see. Ooh, if you're celebrating a September birthday and you're near downtown, you might as well just zip over to the Durham Center for Senior Life right now because at 12:30 they will be celebrating September birthdays. Malachi is here. Oh, wait a minute, David. How did you get in here? I didn't see. David's just been talking. I'm so yeah. Sorry, Dave. I've been engrossed with my eye. Yeah. Hey, Dave, saying good afternoon, Miss Pat. Good afternoon, Dave. And then Dave says, free money is, free money is always good. Almost always. Where is it coming from? But in this case, yes. And then nice pun. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. That wasn't my pun. That was their pun. They with the class names. And then Malachi, yes. Malachi saying, hey, hey, Malachi, happy to see you here. Indeed. I need to check the comments more often. Okay. So where was I? Oh, okay, that happened. Oh, yes, birthday celebration, 12:30. You do have to register. So real quick, just call 919-688-8247, extension 110, and then zip down to, or you might as well just zip down. What are they going to say? No, you can't come in. Yeah, just, you only have 10 minutes. So just zip down there if you're celebrating the September birthday and get whatever they have, be it cake, cupcakes, or ice cream, or whatever. Let's see. Now tomorrow they're going to have the monthly member check-in, and that starts at 12:15 in the theater. That is where you get to bring your lunch if you want to, and then you get to talk with the top brass of the Durham Center for Senior Life. Just give them your opinion on what's happening at the center. Maybe some fundraising ideas because I know they need money because everything's free over there, and I think their budget is they need help. But anyway, give them some encouragement and also maybe give them some ideas on classes, maybe ways to make money because I think they need it. I don't want to oversell that, but yeah, they would really appreciate it if they could figure out how to make a dollar or two. I suggest more dance parties. But anyway, I do want to mention the Little River Senior Center for people who are in northern Durham County who maybe they don't want to travel all the way downtown every day. So this is at 8305 North Roxborough Road in Bahama. It's smaller, fewer people, but they do have activities. And one thing they have that they don't have downtown is that they have an entire gymnasium. So bring your pickleball and racket or your basketball or just play to your heart's content. All right, now let's go. Oh, I did add something today, in fact. Let me see if I can find it real quick. The how to page. It has been updated. So now it's how to celebrate National Night Out. If you haven't registered your event yet for October 7th, be sure to register with the Durham Police Department so that they can visit you, information with the motorcycles and the lights and all that. So, yeah, National Night Out for us is October 7th. The rest of the country, I think they already celebrated in August, but it's so hot and humid. The Durham folks decided to move it to October 7th for us. So, what I have done is to list by time all of the events that have been registered with the police so far. So, I've been saying all this time that the Durham Police Department will be kicking it off on October 7th at 4. But there are events starting as early as 1 o'clock. So I stand corrected. I don't mind that at all. So if you go to the how to page, you'll see all of these events. Um, and if you recognize your neighborhood, definitely check it out, meet your neighbors, and have fun. All right, let me hurry up because Roxanne is patiently waiting. Let's go to the Let's Go page and let's check the calendar. All right, let's see. Going on until 10 o'clock at Rise and Rinse Laundromat over there by McDougal Terrace, 610 West Lakeland Street. They're going to have a free 25% bonus laundry event today. They started at 8 in the morning and they're going until 10 tonight. So if you're a customer of that laundromat, if that's where you do your laundry, I guess you use a card. I guess nowadays you don't put quarters in the machine anymore. I didn't know. I guess they're using cards now that it's the future. So when you load $20 or more on your laundry card, you're going to get a free 25% bonus. That sounds good to me. So you might want to check that out. If you're not already a customer of Rise and Rinse, you might want to become one. It's up to you. There you go. You're welcome. Let's see what else is happening. If you can get to the Durham Community Food Pantry, which is run by Catholic Charities, by 1 o'clock, you can be served. They're in the Lakewood Shopping Center, 2020 Chapel Hill Road. This is the food pantry where you can get a week's worth of groceries for your family. You talk to a social worker, let them know how big or small your family is. Let them know if you can't have dairy or pork, and they'll give you a bunch of food. They have diapers, they have the pull-ups, newborn to toddler size, big ones for adults. And they just put out people are always donating things to Catholic Charities, and they will put them out for people to pick up. Sometimes it's clothing, sometimes it's luggage. You never know. Sometimes it's what do you call those? Barbecue briquets. I mean, you just never know. You just never know. So just stop in. If you can get there by 1 o'clock, definitely do so. You can only go once a month. Just keep that in mind. So you go there, they fill out a card and give you a number. Now, if you know you just can't make it by 1, and I understand, they will be back from 5 until 7 doing the same thing. Okay. Let's see what else is happening. Sheila Caslet will be playing classic American and Brazilian tunes at Boxyard RTP. In fact, she's doing it right now until 2 o'clock. This is the Here and There live concert series, totally free, going until 2 o'clock. So you just sit, enjoy the music, maybe bring a book, a tablet, whatever, relax to the great music. You will smell delicious food, so have a couple of dollars on you because the food there is delicious. They have all these different restaurants and eateries and whatnot, but no pressure. St. Joseph AME Church at 2521 Fayetteville Street, they're going to have their weekly grocery giveaway from 2 until 3. Enter the parking lot via Nash Street. If you're coming down Fayetteville, turn on Nash, and then you'll see it. New Visions of Africa restaurant will be giving away free snacks and meals to people who are struggling, people in need, from 3 until 6. They're at 1306 Fayetteville Street. The Wednesday Durham Farmers Market, that's going to be in Durham Central Park, today from 3 until 6. If you're using SNAP, EBT, you've got the senior vouchers, be sure to stop by and double your money at the manager's table. Also, if you are using WIC, stop by and you can also get a great deal. I don't know if you can double your money, but you can get some free money. As Dave likes to say, whoa, did you see those balloons? It's not even my birthday. Why didn't the... Was it because I did like this? Awesome. Whoever's celebrating your birthday, happy birthday on me. That was cool. Wow. And Dave's like, yeah. Oh, he's got the balloons. Love it. Love it. Quick thinking, Dave. Quick thinking. Love it. Wow, that was here. Okay. We continue. Um, so the Wednesday Durham Farmers Market from 3 until 6 in Durham Central Park. If you're bringing the kids, you want to air them out, then definitely do that. If they're running back and forth to go to the playground across the street, hold their little hand and be very careful because they do not shut off traffic like they do on Saturdays. The cars will be zipping right down Foster Street without a care. So be very careful. If your kids used to running across the street, tell them to stop and wait for you. Oh, do a heart. Okay, okay, wait. Can I do? Okay, is that another secret? Okay, wait. Let's see. Okay, how do you do it? Like, is that how you? Do? Oh, Dave, you know all the tricks. That was cool. Oh my god, that was cool. Okay. I know about this one. Fireworks. Is that cool or what? I wonder if they have anything for thumbs down. They do. Rain. Oh my god. Okay, I'm having too much fun. I'm sorry. Let me continue. Okay, back to the show. Um, that was cool though. Um, Now this is something I might want to go to this one. Compact Cottages, that's the name of the company. They're going to be hosting an origami home unfolding ADU info happy hour. That's going to be today from 4 until 6:30 at Fizzworks Brewery, 618 East Ramsar Street, and I'm guessing that's near the Human Resources Building, I think. I know it's off of Pettigrew. Anyway, I asked for parking tips and they said I shouldn't have any trouble parking. So, anyway, so you can learn how to have an ADU, which is an accessory dwelling unit. You know how people put those little houses or whatever dwellings behind them. Some people do it uh, behind their house, like if you have a house with a big enough yard. I've seen people do that and rent out the house and make money. I've seen people do that and they put their kids in there or their in-laws or they just whatever, just have two houses. And oh, David's saying, nice job, buddy. Thanks for the tips, Dave. That was so fun. That was very fun. So if you want to learn about maybe putting an ADU on your property, that might be the cool thing because it says you can build in your backyard or on whatever land you own. I guess it has to be in your backyard because I don't think you. Yeah, it's not an ADU if it's a standalone. It has to be on your property, affiliated with your house. Anyway, they say you can do so for around 100K. That sounds like a lot, but when you realize people are buying houses for 400,000, so to build one for 100,000 for people with the money or financing, it's probably a good deal. Probably a good deal. I wonder how it affects, like if you're going to sell your house, then you're selling two houses. Intriguing. I guess I'll ask that question at the meeting because I think I'm going to go. Pretty sure. Also, okay, also happening this afternoon, I want to hurry up. Poor Roxanne's been waiting for hours now. Kings Park International Church at 1305 Odyssey Drive. They're hosting their food pantry and clothing closet. That's going to be today. So you can get some groceries and also you can get maybe an outfit. Maybe you're getting back on your feet, going back to school, getting a job, looking for work, whatever. So you can definitely do that. And that will be from 5 until 6 this afternoon. And I told you about Catholic Charities Durham Community Food Pantry at the Lakewood Shopping Center from 5 until 7. Told you about that. It's game night at Boxyard RTP, which means you get to sit outdoors. The weather's going to be perfect at Boxyard, which is at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. You make new friends. You're playing board games. Maybe you're buying a beverage or dinner at one of the nearby restaurants, which are right on site. So definitely have fun doing that this evening from 5:30 until 8:30. Totally free, unless you buy food, of course. Now, Wheels Durham, they're going to have Wednesday night public skate from 6 until 8:30 at 715 North Hoover Road. Admission today is 13. And then, of course, it's more. If you want to rent skates, you can definitely do that. That again is going to be from 6 until 8:30. The Durham Hotel is going to be hosting Swift Night Out. At first, I thought it was Taylor Swift, but no, this is about the chimney swifts, apparently some kind of birds. So basically, you head up to the roof of the Durham Hotel at 315 East Chapel Hill Street downtown. This event's going to be from 6:30 until 8. And I guess they have the schedules down because they're telling us if you go up there on the roof, we can watch the large swarms of chimney swifts. They gather, they swoop down, and they, go crazy and doing whatever they do. Then they roost at sunset before their annual flight to South America. So I guess they've been noticing this every year, and they decided to invite people up to check it out. So you can definitely do so. It's free admission. Now, of course, if you buy food or beverages, you can definitely do that. And if you do so, sales, a portion of the sales will be donated to the New Hope Bird Alliance. And members from the New Hope Bird Alliance will be there to tell you all about the birds. And also they'll have scopes and binoculars so you can see them up close. That's cool. I like that. So that's going to be from 6:30 until 8. Duke Arts and the Hayti Heritage Center, they're going to be co-hosting Duke Arts at American Tobacco, the music series on the lawn of American Tobacco. Tonight's artist will be acoustic guitarist Denisha. So her music incorporates Nashville roots and the toughness of Brooklyn. That sounds like a cool combination. Free admission. Do not forget your lawn chair or your blanket. And just know wherever there's a gathering of people, there's going to be food trucks. So, especially if you're bringing the kids, have a few dollars on you because kids somehow when they see food trucks, they start salivating and they can't be stopped. Let's see. Oh, there's going to be an interesting movie tonight. The Carolina Theater of Durham, downtown, 309 West Morgan Street. The retro film series will feature, I don't know if it's Vincent or Vincente. I'm going to say Vincent. Vincent Minnelli's The Long, Long Trailer. It's from 1954. And basically, in between seasons of I Love Lucy, they made a movie featuring Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz as their first time as a couple on a big screen. And so they're not doing I Love Lucy. It's like a movie just featuring Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. So tickets are $10. You can click to watch the trailer. And if you like that, you can click and purchase your ticket. So the movie starts at 7 o'clock tonight. Last but not least, it's Brett's open mic. That's going to be from 7 until 10 at the Blue Note Grill downtown on Washington Street. The backup band will be playing R&B, smooth jazz, and funk. You get in by paying $5, and then you sign up, and you can hop on stage and join the fun. Very quickly, Whole Mama Yoga, they're hosting Toddler Together Yoga at Jewish for Good, 1937 West Cornwallis Road, where parents and their little ones between the ages of 1 and 4 can do yoga. Class fee is 10 or become a member, and it's free. And then they're going to have Baby and Me Yoga from 11 until 11:45, also at Jewish for Good. And this is for parents and their little ones up to age 1. And then, of course, Catholic Charities Durham Community Food Pantry is again tomorrow in Lakewood Shopping Center from 10 until 1. Whew. Okay, let me do the weather. Let me put my iPad down and then bring on Roxanne. Let's see. Let me get my weather. There we go. Got to do the little transition. Somebody was asking, where's that music come from? That's actually me. That's me on guitar, and I have like these little programs where you can pretend like you're playing a flute on the piano and all that kind of stuff. That's me. Anyway, it is 86 already. Oh, I have to go out. It's 86. It's sunny. It's going up to 88 degrees. That's fantastic. The sun will start playing peekaboo mid afternoon around 3-ish, but for now it's totally sunny and totally gorgeous out. Looks like we're going to have a cloudy night. Tomorrow, the high will be 87. Wonderful. Oh, 45% chance of rain. Hmm. I can go ahead 24 hours. So let me see if it's going to rain tomorrow morning. No. So it looks like if it's going to rain tomorrow, it'll be in the afternoon. Looks like. So today's high 88, tomorrow's high 87, and then Friday's high 81. That's quite the drop, but that's okay because it's fall and I welcome anytime it's in the 80s or even 70s. And I'm from Chicago, so I accept 60s. Now, let's bring on Roxanne. Okay, let me remember how to do this. Okay, wait. Dynamic scene. Okay, add Roxanne, add to scene. Transition. Roxanne, welcome.
Hey,
Now let me do this one. Boom, there you go. So how are you, Roxanne?
I am fine. Been
Excellent.
doing good.
So you're back from Washington D.C. doing your advocacy and staying in
Yeah.
hotels and talking with congressmen and presidents and
Yeah,
senators.
everybody, it was great. I mean, it wasn't just for epilepsy, but some people multiple sclerosis.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have service dogs. They were blind,
Okay.
and yeah, I mean, a lot of course, it was with the AAPD,
Mm-hmm.
which
AAPD.
American Association Disabilities.
Okay.
People with disabilities, so AAPD. Yeah.
Oh, Dave has a nickname for you, Roxy.
All
Fist bump for Roxy. Yes.
right.
Yeah, all right. So you
That's
went to
good.
DC. What was the purpose, and did you achieve your goal?
Well, we will see when they come to vote.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
hmm.
somebody is calling me. What in the world? On
I
the
can
computer.
know you're on TV.
Yeah. Well, the we went and I talked to the people that were with them, their people that follow them around, whatever, but their aides is who I talked to. And one was with Congressman McDowell.
Okay.
And I actually got my picture taken with him.
Okay. You should
Yeah.
put that on the website.
I mean, I called him, I saw him leave his office, and I said, Senator or Congressman McDowell, and he turned around and looked. I said, I'm getting ready to go to a meeting. He said, well, I've got to go vote.
Mm-hmm.
So they're calling for me now for what I don't know what they were voting for then.
Mm-hmm.
But while I was waiting, he came back into the office
Mm-hmm.
and I got my picture taken with him. And then I talked to his
Good.
aide. But when he
Okay.
went to his office, it was real quiet. So I hope he got to listen to what I was telling his aide
Mm-hmm.
about, like people don't think, being disabled with epilepsy and not driving.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we I talked to them about how much Social Security disability the income is,
Okay.
because how much it dropped from when I was working.
Oh,
Um,
did it?
oh yes, oh yes, and now they're wanting. It hasn't increased with anyway for like 30 years to go up with the inflation.
That's crazy because rents and mortgages have doubled.
So we talked to
Property
them
taxes have doubled.
about the income like that going up to where we could even save money, because I don't have enough to save for a rainy day and
Oh, that's dangerous. Yeah.
there's a lot of people that make less than what
Sure.
I do. So we talked to them about the income where we could be able to open a savings account.
Yeah. Boy, everybody should have a little something.
Yeah. So yeah, that's one of the things we brought up.
Gee.
How it hasn't increased for 30 years.
I agree with Dave. That is terrible. Man.
Yes. And then it's called IDEA. Um, let's see, let me read this because it's the idea is funding for um, the I lost it, independent. Oh shoot, um, Individuals with Disabilities Education Act.
Okay, I remember that. I remember with ADA and all
Yeah,
that. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, Individuals with Disabilities Education Act.
Mhm, 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 mhm,
Oh, I've got a fly. If you saw it, um, but how they're wanting to help more kids K
mhm.
through 12 be able to go to regular schools
Okay.
because the funding should for anyone child is disabled would
Mhm.
be 40%, but they're only given 15%
Oh,
funding to help them. And I
so you're
talked to
saying
them.
it used to be 40? Is that what you're saying?
No, they're wanting it. It's supposed to be 40%.
Are they pocketing some of the money?
I, I, I
Did I
don't
say that
know.
out
Or
loud?
they're sending it somewhere else to some other act. But yeah, they're only giving an extra 15% for
Okay.
disabled children to go
Hmm.
to attend schools. So talk to
Interesting.
them about that because of being able to work and be disabled, how
Mm.
much you have to like you can only meet so much before you're not considered disabled. So if you get paid too much, you'll be taken
Oh.
off of disability.
Yeah, I
But
always thought it was unfair because some companies hire people with disabilities and they're allowed to pay them much less.
I know, it is horrible
I mean,
because
we have families too, not all of them.
and you know, with two people, you know, that get married that are disabled, they
Hmm.
only increase their income by $1,000 a month.
I
Yeah.
don't know if they think that all disabled people are living with their parents. I mean, and being taken care of. That's not true. Because
Hmm.
I even went to actually I was a reader for a blind classmate. She had her own apartment. She had a kid,
Yeah.
and she was very independent.
Very. Yes.
Walked
Uh,
all over campus like she owned it.
Yeah, and people, you know, that are partially blind, you know, they, you know, should be able to walk around with their the sticks. I don't know what the exact name is for it, but you know, you see them walking around with their poles.
And
But
when they work, they should get paid like everybody else.
right, and the pay for working if you're disabled like that is under what even the income is for just a regular job.
It's
Like
lower
every
than minimum.
state.
It's lower than minimum wage for
Yeah,
sure. I mean, in some cases, way lower.
it is way low. I was real surprised about that too because uh, I would love to be working, but they're cutting back on how to get you to work or be able to work remotely.
Oh, that might work for you, right?
No, they're cutting back on that.
Oh,
And
okay.
see, I just read that the CDC
Hmm.
did put in to where people could not work remotely.
Oh, that's
But
stupid. That's perfect for people with disabilities that can't
yes,
drive or
but they started getting so much backfeed on that to where people were mad
yeah.
that they're, you know, stepping back saying, okay, you know, this might not be correct. And especially the CDC. Why would the CDC want to do that?
Stupid.
You
Just
know,
stupid.
uh, you think they would know being the, you know,
I mean, it's perfect for someone who can't drive or leave.
yeah. And I met a lady from Charlotte.
Hmm.
She had MS, and so she was in her wheelchair
Hmm.
uh, and rolling around everywhere. She was really funny, great to talk to. And I gave her your name.
Excellent.
So her name's Judith. If you see
Okay.
anyone that wants to friend you, called I forgot her last name, but Judith.
Okay.
she does a lot in Charlotte.
Excellent. Okay.
And so we're going to try to get together. One thing that we're getting together on is called Rev Up
Hmm.
for voting,
Oh,
because, right now they're trying to say you can't vote by mail, you have to be there. So
well, in Durham County, they said you request your ballot by September 23rd.
they're trying to do away with that.
Oh, which was yesterday. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going, I'm thinking about attending where people sign up
Hmm.
and telling people there that you can tell a friend that you know is disabled and can't get out to vote
Yeah.
to ask for the one through the mail.
Well,
You
they
know,
do have the. Well, I don't know how much trouble it is for a lot of people, but I mean, I know they have the curbside because my play aunt, when she was in her 90s, she couldn't walk very well, if at all, and
mm.
her daughter took her to the voting place, and they approached the car with the materials, and she was able to vote while sitting in the car.
Well, that was very nice.
So
That was great.
I think they have that at. They're supposed to have things like that at all the polling places. I think the curbside service.
I haven't seen the
You
where
haven't.
I've been, but
Let's catch your county board of elections because I think they're supposed to.
mm-hmm,
They're supposed
yeah,
to.
and
People with disabilities and the elderly because they have. I mean, I don't know like where you vote. I don't know what it looks like, but where I vote, they have in other voting places that I've seen, they'll have a whole section right by the sidewalk where you go in to vote, set aside for curbside voting. It's like kind of like handicap spaces.
wow, I have not seen that where I've gone.
Ask, you need to demand it because I think they're supposed
Yes,
to do that at your board,
right.
whatever. What's it,
But
Forsyth
with
County?
me, if I can't find anybody to drive me, I should be able to vote by mail.
Yeah, but it's probably too late now though because it's past
Well,
the 20.
we're setting that up now to be able to. Well, for not for this year's voting, but
Okay, okay.
to whenever if you're
Let
even
me,
not even registered.
I'm just curious. I'm gonna look up because you're in Forsyth.
Yeah.
Let me see real quick. I'm the slowest typer in creation, but let me see if I can wait. Wait a minute. Let's see. Go to Chrome for. How do you spell Forsyth? Oh my goodness. For
Orsyth.
not Georgia, North Carolina. Oh, North Carolina. Okay.
There's one in Georgia.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm just typing this out and see if I get anything. Let's see. Help with voters with disability curbs. Every voting site in North Carolina offers curbside voting for voters who are unable to enter the voting place without physical assistance due to age or disability.
Well, I have not
Well,
seen I've voted at two different places where I've moved and have not seen that at all. So definitely need to get that out.
I
And
dare say, I dare say, yes. You need to um, demand it because it says every voting site.
yeah, but people don't know too that they could do that. So when they're going to set up tables at certain places for people to even register,
Hmm.
we should be able to tell them that.
Well,
Oh
actually,
yeah, demand it. Yeah.
as a disability advocate, I think that's your role.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What David saying, demand it. Yes,
That's why I saw him write that. Yeah, demanding.
it demand it. That's your right as a voter.
Hmm. Yeah.
I would put it all over social media.
I am. I'm going to put that about the CDC. I'm going to post that, and then I'm going to put about Rev Up and how you can even, you know, sign up to vote if you're not even, you know, registered
Yeah.
because you're afraid you won't be able to get there.
Well,
That or stand up, take the problem of getting out your chair or
yeah.
your wheelchair or something like that. If you ride with someone, at least be able to do that. So,
Yeah. Now
and
we're voting October 7th. I don't know about where you are, but yeah, I just updated the early voting information. By the way, folks, on the legal page of the Durham Skywriter, information on where to vote, how to vote, and all that sort of thing. And they vastly reduced the number of places for early voting. I don't know what
yes.
it went down from 11 to 5.
Oh gosh. Well, did you see where well, no, this is for Forsyth County, but 40% of the teachers are being laid off?
40%.
Yes.
What are y'all doing in Forsyth?
I don't know. I, but 40% they're going to start with layoffs.
I have a feeling they're going to lay off all these people and then rehire younger, more malleable teachers at a lower. But wait a
It,
minute, I thought teachers had teachers unions.
I haven't thought about that, but they should.
Oh, we're in the South. I mean it that way. I mean, my mom was in a union. She was a teacher, but that was Chicago. Both my parents were in unions, and I remember half my childhood. It seemed somebody was on strike. The '60s was volatile.
Oh, I
Boy,
bet. Yeah, and all these, yeah. But it was great.
gee.
We had a little over 90 people for the only the second year
Hmm.
to have a meeting like that.
Okay.
Because one night we had three congressmen speak from California, Texas, and Virginia,
Hmm.
and one was they so in California how they really had the ADA passed
Hmm.
before it was even throughout the whole U.S.
Okay.
So that was great. And then the congressman from Texas was for disabled for the blind because of the retinal sclerosis or something like that,
Okay.
where even when it starts, you like if you see for so long and it starts and you start going blind, he's
Hmm.
fighting for that. And then the congressman from Virginia was talking about the schools and
Okay.
how they're working harder. One of the first ones for having teachers know seizure first aid.
Hmm. Very important. Very.
Yeah, but it's good. We do have seizure first aid in North Carolina now. The
Hmm.
law passed, but there's only two people in the whole school that have to know seizure first aid.
Well, just hope that they're not absent when they're needed
Right, right.
or on vacation or whatever. So,
So it should be more than two people, but at least
do
it
you,
did get passed.
do you have American Red Cross over by you?
I do.
Because here in
I mean,
Durham, they have all these different classes, and maybe you
yeah,
can.
I mean, they go over it for a little, just a little bit. So they're not certified
Oh,
for seizure first aid. So at least they know, but we're going to be able to put up posters too.
yeah, because they can still teach. Just like I took a little. I mean, it was at a health fair, so I wasn't getting certified, but I did learn CPR, real
Mhm.
basic CPR. So I'm not certified, but at least I know the basics. So maybe
Yeah.
they can at least do that, have a class where people can at least learn the basics. And what I think is important, and we've mentioned this almost every time we talk about epilepsy, people need to unlearn what they were taught as kids. We were taught,
Yeah.
remember I told you,
Hmm.
how to put a spoon in their mouth? You
I
don't put
know.
spoons in people's mouths.
No, you don't. Yeah.
Yeah. So at least have a class where people can learn what not to do.
That too. Yeah. Yeah. But
Those
at least
images.
they're going to put up posters along the walls
Mhm.
and now be able, instead of like the parents stepping forward like mine did to tell my teachers to watch for me
Mhm.
because of that,
Mhm.
now they have a form they can fill out to tell you what to do, when to call them, or when to call 911 and what type they have. Because,
Mhm.
I didn't fall to the floor and shake, I just
Yeah.
stared. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I know you said that your pet lets you know when something's
Yeah.
about to happen. Do kids have access to trained pets too? And if so, I guess they can't take them to school, huh? I guess not.
I don't
Because it would be cute to
they
have
would have to go to a special
your
school,
little help pet in a little
yeah.
box, to
I don't think they would let them, but
ask.
yeah, they still have to know more about it because remember last year they didn't let that little girl even come into the school
Mhm.
having a magnet like I do. Yeah,
Oh, see, we were talking about pets.
I know. He's he follows me everywhere, so
That's, that's cute.
yeah, not even being trained. So I had a great time and being able
They
to meet.
staying in a hotel and eating in the restaurants and fancy.
Well, we had dinners every night.
That's cool. That's very cool. I know you had a good time because you got to fly this time.
Yes, but I had a layover and
Mhm.
coming back home. Was supposed to be home by 4, but I didn't leave until 4.
Wow, where's the late? Oh, you mean like a delay?
Yeah, delay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Was
it was
it
a one-way flight.
was it the weather?
I don't know what happened. Not in DC. It
Huh.
might have been where the plane was coming from.
Oh, that happens. That happens a
Yeah,
lot. Yeah,
yeah.
especially at the end of the day. That's why a lot of people like to take those early morning flights because that's the first flight out. And so you can't delay a plane if it's, you
The
know,
first one, yeah.
unless the plane develops a problem early in the morning. But for the most part,
Mhm.
in fact, when I go to Chicago in December, um, my flight, I think it leaves at like 5:35 in the morning.
Ooh, that's
Five.
early.
That's early. And I just got a notice from South. I don't know if you fly Southwest. There's this ridiculous sale going on right now. Um, I already got my ticket for Chicago, but I wrote to I texted a friend who's from Liberia, West Africa.
Uh-huh.
They have tickets from Durham to Liberia, which is where she's from, for $197.
Wow.
That's
Amazing.
amazing. Because when I went to Ireland, that was like how much? It's like $400 or at least 400, at least.
Hmm.
And it wasn't direct. I had to fly to Philadelphia and sit for 6 hours and then
Oh,
fly
yeah.
to Ireland. But getting to West Africa for
That's
$197,
something else. Yeah.
that sounds like a good deal. Because then you could take a smaller plane and go to, if you're going to visit Nigeria or, one of the bigger countries. Anyway, if I had the money to globetrot, like I would probably go for that
Yeah.
if I were a globetrotter. Anyway, I'm
So,
gonna mosey on, and let's see, it's 1 o'clock, so I'm gonna go get
yeah.
what they
Thank you for having me.
what some people call work. Get some of that done. Oh, wait a minute. How did the balloons? Wait,
Oh, that's right.
what did I do? Oh, there you go.
Oh, it's not
Woo!
doing it for me. Oh, well.
Wait, do it again. Do it again. Do it again for the hearts.
It's not doing it. Or
I
I don't see
wonder. I wonder if it's because you have those. What do you call it? The background? What's it called? The
Oh,
green.
yeah, I got my fake background.
The background. The green. Maybe it can't decipher because of the greens. Thank you, Dave. It's a great cast, ladies. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Dave. Appreciate you being here. Always making the great comments. Love that. And Roxanne, you always welcome back. And let
Well,
us
thank
know.
you.
Let us know when you have your next interview too, because you have the best interviews.
I will. I'll let you know.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Roxanne. I'll see you real soon.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, y'all.
Bye bye. Awesome. Okay. I love it when people drop by. It's always so much fun. So that is it for today. Let's see if it's 87 yet. Let's see. It is 87, going up to 88. And with that, have a beautiful day. And I'll see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. And don't forget to read The Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. Let me line up my outro. There it is. Ciao for now.